Welcome back, guys, and we're back with another one.
And we're back. Hola. Let's get hola.
Good to see you again.
Hey, girl.
Welcome back. Come on in. So, what's on the menu today?
Cookies and cream.
What's on the menu today?
Femininity.
Femininity. Anonymity. Where's Dory? Finding Dory?
Finding Nemo.
Anonymity.
So femininity. Femininity derives from a Latin word called femina, which means woman. The definition is, well, I don't know the definition.
Why'd you even go?
Lillian, do you know?
Qualities or attributes regarded as characteristics of women. Woman.
What? So what are some characteristics of femininity?
What do you think? Off the top of your head, what do you think? What would you characterize as feminine?
Maybe a attitude, a personality. Like when you see, you hear this, you've heard the statement before, people say, oh, he's feminine. What is it that they're seeing to make that statement on that male?
So it comes from a role, like a feminine role, and a male role, masculine. Does that definition come from there? I guess how you see it.
Well, if you ask me if I wanted to be separate from masculine, yes, I would. So I would lean more towards femininity because I enjoy being a woman.
So how do you be feminine?
Now if you look on the outward appearance, to me, feminine is softness. Just there's a draw to her because she seems soft, put together, polished. She looked like she smelled like roses.
So that's the look of femininity.
That would say that'd be the look of it.
Okay. But who and what defines femininity?
So I think so as society as a whole, just when you look at a woman and let's say she has on a soft color pink, she has on her hair is straight, she may have beautiful natural beauty, and she's walking very soft, light-footed, you're like, oh, she's feminine.
Lightfoot.
She's lightfoot. You can say, oh, she's feminine. Oh, y'all gonna clown on me today. You can say she's feminine just because of her poise, the way she's carrying herself. Just like you recognize a gawky woman, just like gawky, like she's walking like,
oh, well, she can't help it.
Well,
what if she just say a size 15 feet? She just can't.
You never know.
I don't know.
So does it also have a role as well? So if I pay the bills in the household, is that me being masculine?
Okay, so you're moving into like roles. Like there's some like roles men and husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend play. She plays a more masculine role, he plays a more feminine role, like she's the breadwinner.
What defines those roles?
He cooks So if we're just I'm referring to like surface stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So if a man's cooking in the household, he's being feminine?
No. I don't think so.
I wouldn't define cooking as feminine.
No. I think if he is like a couch potato and he depends on his female to do a variety of things without contributing or being an active contributor, to me, that is feminine. To someone else, You got your muscles, your biceps, and you do not care what he does as long as you got your man. And that's your masculinity. But to me, that's femininity.
I agree.
Okay, so what about like if you go out to eat? Would you expect a man to pay?
Dolores?
I think you can go either way.
I think in the time we live in,
If you're in a marriage, either way. If you're in a marriage, either way.
Okay, what about you?
I think it depends on what number date we're on.
No, but okay, so you're talking about a date. A man should pay.
If you asked me out, yes. Now, if I asked you out,
But you're not supposed to ask him. But you're not supposed to ask a man out anyway.
But look at the time we're living in. Women
so
doing
if you look at it in a role way, if you ask a man out, is that masculine?
Somebody has to be.
I don't want to
Not
pay.
necessarily.
I
don't want to pay.
Because okay, so it's not that I look at it in a way of like I'm the prize, but I do see myself as the prize.
Not that I see myself as I'm the.
I do. I see myself as the prize. So if you want to date me, you gonna take me out and pay for it.
So the man is never considered to be a prize?
Now that I'm married, I pay for like our meals. Like if we go on a date, we've established, we're gonna spend this much money on dates, and I will pay. It doesn't make me feel masculine, but if you're dating me, you're courting me, and I'm not married to you, you're gonna pay for the date.
Every single time?
However,
Wow!
if you're a friend and we're going to lunch, and we're just going to lunch to hang out, I'll pay.
We should pay for our own.
But if you want to date me, you're gonna pay.
That's what you prefer. I think
Because in my mind, you just see a man as a chaser. He knows what he wants.
Yeah, I'm definitely traditional in that sense.
Like if I drop my handkerchief,
I'll be like, yeah, bring it up.
you gonna pick it up?
Yeah.
No, not to say that I do that, but because sometimes I'll pick up my items off the floor, but sometimes I have to think. A man is, they go to try to pick it up, and you're like, it's okay. Let me get it.
I want my own though.
So a woman doing everything for herself, that's considered to be masculine. You know how we say, oh, I'm independent. But I feel like at some point you're taking on a masculine role because you're not allowing someone to come in and kind of take over. What am I trying to say? I don't know. You're not allowing someone else to come in and kind of like have a role.
Okay.
Because you're so used to doing it on your own.
Yeah, you do have to sometimes pull yourself back, because if you're so independent minded, you're used to like doing things for yourself, like putting your groceries in, taking your groceries in,
moving that
opening
furniture.
up your door, and moving your furniture, and moving and doing this and paying your bills. You can kind of get in that mindset of being independent and doing things for yourself. But sometimes I have to stop. Like I'll go out the door, and if I'm with a man, I want you to open the door for me.
Yeah.
So how do I become more feminine? So say I'm a masculine-ish type female. I don't know if that makes sense. But what tips what tips would you give for me to find ways to be more feminine? Like, could I get my nails done? Should I maybe get my hair done more often? What about makeup?
One tip I would give, if you're trying to tap into your feminine side, I think it's always good to get to know who you are. Spend some good quality time with yourself in the mirror and kind of pamper yourself. That, for me, that always makes me feel like I'm in touch with my feminine side. I'm rubbing a mask on, I'm combing my hair in the mirror, doing a face peel, steaming my face, anything with my face, or going to the spa, getting my nails. I always feel like I'm getting in touch with my feminine side. Then not only that, go buy you a nice little pair of undergarments.
The granny panties?
Whatever is nice to you. Whatever's nice to you.
So she getting more into the insides, like what's in the inside comes out, right? So you think about the mindset. If you're taking the time for self-approval, and I feel like sometimes you need that approval. in your approval, and it was self-searching. I'm like, it's to a higher power, you communicating, you know, show me how to be softer. Like show me what I'm doing to where I just want to improve. I want to be better in this area. And I think that's important because it's with your mind. It's in the inside. And whatever's in the inside is going to come out. So if you see yourself womanly, or if you feel and see yourself a certain way, then your actions, you have to slowly start to kind of fix those actions according to that, like speaking softer and, you know, that type of thing, like being softer and
or even model yourself after someone that you think is very ladylike.
So what it sounds like I'm hearing is about intent. You have to be intentional. I know I see some women who intentionally, there are certain colors you intentionally want to wear because they make you feel good. And I think that's a part of femininity. It's how you feel when you wear something, how you feel inwardly, like Lillian was just saying. Play some motivational things in the morning. Meditate. Read. If you're a believer of Jesus Christ, read the word. Whatever you do to center yourself, to balance yourself, and embrace your packaging, embrace your shell, embrace it, and add little drops of color. I had this, my daughter has this, she doesn't wear lipstick very often, but she had this lip balm kind. It was Vaseline and it had like a little bit of glitter on it. I hate glitter, but when I put it on my lips, they just like sparkled. I was like, oh, I can have on a jogger, some cute little tennis shoes, a little lip gloss, put my hair in a ponytail, put a cap on, and still feel girly. Just small little pieces that make me feel girly. So whatever you do that makes you feel girly, like, and do that.
Like even smells. I know for my birthday, I was like, I want a signature smell. I want to smell that. Well, I smell, I'm like, that's me.
Yeah.
And I was looking for a signature smell. And a friend of mine, she just kept giving me these different ideas and having me, like, I ended up getting more than just one smell. But I feel like your smell too, it does something for your femininity. Like how you smell when you open up the door and you get the whiff of the air hits you. You smell yourself and you just, that's me.
Yeah.
You're just walking in.
Yeah. And a good soap and good lather.
Soap, yeah.
Oh, in the shower, rub it down. It feels good. All of that plays a part.
Good hygiene.
But you know what? You said to look at look for someone that inspires you. Keeping in mind that you yourself have uniqueness. And you don't want to pull away from that so much to where you're reflecting so much of somebody else that you're not knowing that you have your own uniqueness.
That's true. Yeah.
Like your femininity or what you consider feminine may not be the same as me, but it's your own unique.
That's so true, because some women think being feminine is a hair full of weave, and someone else may think femininity is being natural. Vice versa. A lot of makeup, no makeup. Tennis shoes, kids, or Vans, it just depends on what you consider femininity. Feminine.
So what do you guys think of the word femininity? How do you look at it? How do you define it? And how do you act it out? Guys, thank you for tuning in once again. So now let's get chatty. We love you guys and see you on the other side.
Other side of what?
I don't know, of life. I don't know.
Feminine! Where you at, girl?
What's done it, baby?
That's what I feel now.